Hi. So I just wanted to share a little bit about why I started coaching and kind of how Beachbody has really impacted my life and made it better. So I first started doing programs. My best friend was a coach, and she said, "Hey, do this with me." And I was about to get married, and I thought, hey, I should do this. Like, I would really like to look super hot in my wedding dress and be super confident. So I was like, sure, why not? I've always been an athlete. I've always been into fitness. So I did it. I did not like the shakes at first. I thought they were disgusting and I was like gagging until I realized that I was making them all wrong. So I changed how I made them and actually fell in love, and they're so good now. Like, I don't know how I live my life without them. And so I was a big skeptic as far as supplements go. My friends were using them and I was like, doesn't it make you like feel weird and you get like shaky or whatever? And so I finally tried it, and I tried Energize and loved how I was able to really like focus on my workout and my form and kind of like really give it my all and push harder. And then I got super duper sore, so then I thought I need something for this. So I started drinking Recover. I started with the orange, which was okay, but then I found chocolate, and oh my God, what was I missing? So now I'm an avid Energize and Recover user. And then I also added creatine because I really liked the definition I was getting in my muscles, and I wanted to keep getting that. So I started taking creatine, and I noticed I was progressing a lot faster. So I was bumping up my weights in a matter of weeks or a week. Which is pretty awesome. So now I am like team supplements. Like, you need these in your life if you want to get results and see yourself progress. So that's how I started. My coach eventually quit because she had a baby, which is totally fine. Like, that happens. And I was still doing, I started with 21 Day Fix. I lost 13 pounds. I didn't know I needed to lose 13 pounds. I didn't know I had 13 pounds to lose. I have always been small. That was me. Like, I was built small. My parents are small. So I never really had a big issue. I never tracked what I ate. I ate like shit. And actually I had a lot of digestive issues when I was in college. I couldn't eat, and I was like rapidly losing weight. And after about 3 years and like 5 doctors, they figured out it was my gallbladder. It wasn't functioning. So needless to say, I wasn't going to the bathroom very much. So that was a problem, and I just couldn't eat because I would feel so sick. And so, like I said, I was rapidly losing weight. My clothes were hanging off of me. I looked sickly. So I had my surgery to get my gallbladder out right before my 21st birthday. And it was like, oh my God, I can eat. So that's what I did. I ate everything in sight. I did not think twice about nutrition. And I managed to stay skinny just because I had a fast metabolism, and like I said, I was always an athlete, so I ran a lot. I ran like 6 miles a day. And then I started 21 Day Fix, like I was saying, and I followed the meal plan, and I did the nutrition of the containers to a T. I ate every little thing that I could. I tracked everything that I could. I had 0 cheats, and I lost 13 pounds, and I felt awesome. I wasn't so much worried about like my physical transformation, but more my mental one. So like, I realized I had so much more energy, and I was a teacher. I taught preschool, and if you have ever been in a class with 23, 4, and 5-year-olds for 7 hours a day, it is exhausting. And I would just come home and crash. I would take a nap every day after school. And I didn't know then, I know now, that was my body like yelling at me, like, what are you doing? So after I, really paid attention to my nutrition, I felt a huge boost of energy. I felt a huge mood shift. I was happier. I was more pleasant to be around because of my energy. And I really I was focused. I had something, you know, to focus on and to give my energy towards, and it made me feel good. So like I said, my coach quit. So I kind of kept doing things a little bit on my own. I tried different programs. I got really lax on the nutrition part. I kind of added in more cheats, like, oh, I'm going out to dinner, it's fine. And then I was more like eyeballing containers instead of actually measuring them out and keeping track of how many I'm having every day. And then I was just like, this isn't working. Like, I can't do this on my own. And I wasn't in any groups anymore because my coach quit. So I didn't have that accountability. I didn't have that motivation. Obviously, I still worked out because that's just like who I am. Like, I have to work out. But I didn't have, the accountability to stay on track with my meal plan. And I really missed it. And I could tell that I'd kind of plateaued. So I reached out to, I saw on Facebook, Kelsey. I went to college with her and she was posting a lot and I was like, this looks like Beachbody. And so I finally reached out to her and I said, is this what you're doing? I had a coach. I loved it. I miss it. I want to get back in it. And she was like, yes, for sure. Do it. So I did Shift Shop with her. And in the back of my mind, I kept thinking I should be a coach. My previous coach, Kayla, she was like, you should really be a coach. Just because she could tell how into it I was and how focused I was and how I gave it my all. And like I said, like I was still doing it even when she had quit. So I was kind of like, I could do this on my own. So after I did Shift Shop with Kelsey, I said, hey, I want to be a coach. And she was like, yes, let's do it. And I am not the norm. People do not just come up to you and say, hey, I want to be a coach. But it opened up a whole new world to me of how I could live my life. And I thought, why should I hold this in for myself? Why should I be so special to have this secret or this gift? I have got to share this. I was like, it's like in that movie where you're like in Superbad, where he's like, I want to shout it from the rooftops. I wanted to shout it from the rooftops how amazing these programs and products are, and how I say Beachbody changed my life, and they're like, you're not supposed to say that. It changed how I live my life. It was the little door or key to the locked door that I needed to see a new way of life, a new mindset, a new lifestyle, and just how great things could be. And I was never the person, I wasn't down on myself. I wasn't negative. Like, I thought I was a happy person before. But this is just like times 10. When you feel good, you just exude that. And so I took every inch of that, and I started my coach training, and I was so empowered from hearing from the other girls on my new team and things they had accomplished, and I was like, I want that. So I definitely have my ups and downs. There are times where I'm like gung-ho, and there's times like I can't do it anymore. But that's why this community is so amazing, because these girls lift me up. They make me do things I would never thought I would do, post things on social media that I never thought I would post. But it always comes back around as a good opportunity or a good thing that I have done, that I have put out there. I get messages from people saying how inspiring I am and how motivating I am, and I'm like, say what? Like me? Huh? So that is a big thing for me, is just spreading the joy that I have in my life. I want everybody else to have that. I do get kind of down on myself sometimes because I feel like people can't relate to me, because I am kind of that unicorn that was like, I want a coach and I'm already skinny and I don't need to lose weight. So I feel like sometimes people are like, who's this crazy girl? I've got 100 pounds to lose. She's not going to help me. But that's what is so amazing about this, is because there is something for everybody. There is a program for you. There is a meal plan for you. There is just meal plans and no programs for you. I mean, it is endless for who this reaches and who can do this. My 60-year-old mother has done this. Like, Give me an excuse and I will shut you down, because there is no excuse on why you cannot do this, why you cannot live this amazing, healthy, happy, energetic, confident lifestyle. You can do it. If I can do it and I didn't even know, like it was not on my radar, you can do it. So totally reach out to me if this is speaking to you, if you're like, yes, I need that in my life. If you have 100 pounds to lose, if you have 2 pounds to lose, like, I can help you. I can show you the light, and really help you focus in on your goals, and really see what is possible, because this community and these programs show you a whole new way to live your life and to be to have progress and just to like have a deeper thinking. I was never the person to set goals or read professional. I'm like, I don't need that crap. Give me some Real Housewives and I'm good for the night. Like, I was not a deep thinker. I did go through some shit in my life. I got divorced. I quit my job. I moved home with my mom. I got laid off. I crashed my car, all in about 6 months. And this job, this coaching community, my coaching friends, the workouts have been my everything. They have been my cement when I felt like, I'm gonna cry, when I felt like the rug got ripped out from under me. I had this to keep me center and to keep me pushing for more and to keep me motivated and wanting more out of life. Sorry. So that's why I coach, because it is such a life-changing experience to be able to help somebody through a hard time when you have been through it yourself and see them on the other side as a stronger, more confident, badass bitch. Like, yes, that is why I coach. That is the biggest reward I can get from this job. I have seen it. I have felt it in my life. And I want anybody else out there that is going through a hard time, that is feeling bad, feeling down on themselves, that has zero goals in life, reach out to me. You can do this. I did it. You can do it. It's amazing how you can feel afterwards. So I'm going to dry my tears and reach out to me if you need help, because this is for you. I promise.